Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we're talking about PlayStation again. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Are you starting to feel like a middle child, man? All of my fellow PlayStation fans that were lucky enough to get a PlayStation 5, are you starting to feel like a middle child? I am. I'm starting to feel like a middle child. Here's the thing. I feel like PlayStation is continuing to devalue the PlayStation 5 experience. And now that might sound weird and you'd be like, what are you talking about, man? They've released so many games and all of that stuff. Well, think about it. Think about it. I encourage you to think about this before you jump in there and start doing all the little fanboy nonsense. And really seriously think about this. We have been paying $70 since launch for PlayStation 4 games. Let that sink in just for a minute. Let that sink in. We have been paying an extra $10 premium for games that are running on the PlayStation 4. We already bought our PlayStation 5. We paid full price for that. Some of you guys paid $1,600 from scalpers to get that PlayStation 5. You have been paying, I have been paying, we have been paying a premium price for last gen games, and they've got other developers in on it too. It's not just PlayStation first party. They've got Activision, they've got Take-Two, they've got everybody raising these prices $10 so that they can milk us for more money, and they're not even giving us anything good with these upgrades. I mean, seriously, Ghost of Tsushima, paid $10 upgrade for that. Actually, we bought a DLC with that too, so it was like $30. But yeah, if you didn't want the DLC, it was a $10 upgrade fee. Now think about this for a minute. We got 4K checkerboard. 4K checkerboard, man. That's what we got. It's 60 frames a second. Actually, we didn't even have to pay for the 60 frames a second. They already gave us the 60 frames a second. They did the same thing with God of War. We paid $10 for that, and we got, oh no, our little controller can now we can get like the little haptic feedback in our controller. I've bought every single Sony first party game on the PC. And they blow what we've been getting on the PlayStation 5 out of the water. Like literally out of the water. Horizon Zero Dawn literally looks incredible. You have the ability to do it in 21.9. You have the ability to adjust your field of view. You've got way better texture packs. You've got way better freaking shading, resolution. Everything is completely freaking revamped and looks better. Like, I'm not joking. Like, it looks incredible. It looks as good as what the new game looks on the PlayStation 5, on the PC. Like, it does. It looks good. Death Stranding Director's Cut, same thing. Like, there's literal texture in the moss on the freaking on the PC version. It's native resolution. There's no checkerboards or nothing in there. It's native resolution. Native resolution. What's another one? We'll find out. Spider-Man. That's going to be amazing. Spider-Man. We're going to find out real soon. Uncharted. We'll probably find out pretty soon with that. God of War. God of War. You can run this game at 21.9. Effectively making this game look a lot better, especially in the combat. Way more fluid. You can run this at over 60 frames a second. You get native resolution. You also get support for FSR 2.0. You get support for DLSS, which is amazing. But what do you get on the PlayStation? You get 4K checkerboard at 60 frames a second with original. Did you know there's 2 steps higher on the PC? Yeah, not 1, but 2 steps higher for textures and everything on the PC version. You're trying to tell me my PlayStation 5 can't run that better than 4K checkerboard at 60 frames a second? I feel like a freaking middle child when it comes to the PlayStation 5. I have spent thousands of dollars on this thing already since I've had it. And man, I barely touch it. I mean, let's take a look at Gran Turismo 7. The microtransaction monster. They just gave us another update. I mean, they gave us Watkins Glen. I mean, at least we'll get free upgrade tracks and stuff like that for that game. But I mean, my gosh, man. Did you see the Suzuki Escudo in there? It literally looks like it's a polished PlayStation 2 asset. It really looks like it's really just an asset from like an older game that's just upgraded to 4K. Like it really does look like that, in my opinion. I'm gonna have to look at it some more, maybe see it on the track after I can afford the $1.7 million on it. But I will. I'll grind it out. And I'll get it, or I'll just pay the $20 and I'll buy it just so I can, you know, get it out on the track and see what it's like. But this is the thing. Sony comes out and they announce more stuff for the PC platform today. More stuff. Monitors, headsets, all kinds of stuff. And they're calling it INZONE because they want to separate it from the PlayStation brand because they don't want us PlayStation plebs to feel left out. And guess what? 1080p monitor and a 4K monitor. Interesting that they left out the 1440p, don't you think? I think so anyways. Why would they leave out a 1440p monitor? Because I'll tell you what, the PlayStation 5 would be a 1440p powerhouse. 1440p powerhouse. I would love it. I would love to have the option to run my PlayStation 5 at native 1440p on one of my monitors. Man, it would look incredible with higher settings. 4K, it saps it back. It makes it so we can't get like some of the really cool settings. But could you imagine this thing? I bet the PlayStation 5 could do fairly decent ray tracing at 1440p at 60 frames a second. I think it could. I honestly think it could. I think the Xbox Series X could do that as well with higher settings, higher foliage, higher density shadows, everything. I think we could get way better results on 1440p out of the PlayStation 5 than we can on the 4K. Like, be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Do you feel like your experience on the PlayStation 5 has been consistent across the board since you bought it? I don't feel that way, and that's the way I felt with the PlayStation 4 Pro when it came to putting it on a 4K TV. It wasn't consistent. Sony's games, yeah, they checkerboarded them. They looked great. They did. They looked great. There's no denying that their games look good. They look so good. Like, there's no denying that, okay? I'm not trying to deny that. I'm not trying to take that from Sony. They do make the best looking games in the AAA market. Like, they're pretty dang good. Well, I don't know. Call of Duty looked pretty good last year too. But here's the thing, man. By them still continuing to support the PlayStation 4 platform with big games like God of War and Gran Turismo and Horizon Zero or Forbidden West and all of the other games that are still coming to that platform, that effectively devalues my purchase on the PlayStation 5 because the PlayStation 4 is getting a playable. I mean, you see what the PS4 Pro did at the end of the generation. The PlayStation 4 Pro is still getting a playable, nice, quality version. And then in a couple of years, they're going to put them on the PC too, and they're going to be way better than what we get on the PlayStation 5. So we are effectively the middle child when it comes to the PlayStation 5. And they're sitting over there laughing at us. They're like, yeah, we could charge these guys $70 for these games. And then you really think they're going to charge the people on the PC $70? Nope, they're going to get $49.99. So we're going to pay $70 for all of our barely toeing the line PlayStation 5 stuff because you know it's going to be better on the PC. And it's playable on the PlayStation 4. And it still looks good. Still looks good on the PlayStation 4. Trust me, I played Horizon Forbidden West and Gran Turismo and all of those games that I could play. I downloaded the PlayStation 4 version and I played them. And yeah, they look pretty good. So here's the thing, man. All you little fanboys that keep coming to the channel and freaking out and stuff. Ask yourself this question. Oh, wait, you're too busy trying to say that Microsoft is devaluing the games and blah, blah, blah because of Game Pass. Nope. No. Guess what? I get to play all their games for a low cost of $15 a month. I have to pay 70 freaking bucks a pop for every PlayStation 4 game that Sony's putting out. So this isn't about Microsoft, guys. This isn't about Xbox. This has nothing to do with Xbox. This is me, a PlayStation fan, coming to you, a PlayStation fan, and telling you that I am sick and tired of my PlayStation 5 experience being treated like a middle child. I want PlayStation 5 exclusives for $70. It's been almost 2 years. I want a PlayStation 5 exclusive God of War Ragnarok. I don't want a small, linear, little experience out of God of War Ragnarok. Like, it's starting to make me a little bit, like, I'm starting to get irritated with PlayStation. Like, I've been, like, irritated. I've been kind of towing the line, and I've said some mean things, blah, 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 but whatever. You know, I was a really harsh critic over Horizon Forbidden West, but they fixed that. They've made it better. I'm happy with that. I have no more complaints about it. I sat there the other day and I was trying to find reasons to nitpick it, and I can't find them anymore. Like, I can't find them. So I'm good. I'm happy with that purchase. But I want to start seeing some PlayStation 5 content, some exclusives. I'm looking at Gran Turismo and I'm like, dude, I used to put hundreds of hours into these Gran Turismo games, guys. Come on. I've barely got 30 freaking hours into this Gran Turismo 7, man. Barely got 30 hours into this Gran Turismo, man. And I used to be able to sit there and play this game for freaking hours. Come on, man. These games are not worth $70 freaking dollars unless they are 100% built from the ground up for the PlayStation 5. They are not. We're going to keep letting them do this to us. I mean, they're really going to string us along until 2025. That's what they said. We're going to start phasing it out in 2025. They're going to string us along and keep selling us these PlayStation 4 games on our PlayStation 5 all the way into 2025, man. Are you guys really okay with that? Are you really okay with that? Just a little bit better visuals and having to pay an extra $10? Why are we paying extra money for them if they're still PlayStation 4 games is what I don't get. Okay, man, that's my rant. Thank you for watching. If you like this content, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. You guys are helping the channel grow. It's freaking amazing. If you're a PlayStation fan and you feel the same way I do, man, hit that like. Put something in the comments. I want to know how you're feeling. I cannot be the only PlayStation fan that's sick and tired of being taken advantage of. Like, I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one. So, like I said, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that comment section. Let's see how you're feeling, and we'll talk to you in the next one.